noticing a lot of people do these Theme King / Theme Builder rankings videos, and a lot of them are mentioning the fact that you can only get 10 of these players, which is just not true whatsoever. You can get more. It's going to cost you a lot of damn coin, but you can get all 32 of these team builder players without playing a lick of solos if you guys have 3 things. 1, the base power-up of the player that you may want. 2, I don't know about that 2, then I also kind of paused there. 2, you have the base elite of that player that you may want to choose out of your Theme King / Builder pack. And 3, you gotta have some training. It's really simple. It's basically the same system we had last year, which people kind of forgot that fast. If you want to get 11 of these players, instead of getting the 10 for free, you get 1 more. You can choose the extra player. You just have to have the appropriate amount of coin to go ahead and buy the power-up and the base elite as well as training. So if you look at this screenshot right now, it looks like it's going to cost you 1,340 training points to go ahead and bypass any 86 overall that is kind of quote-unquote not limited, but you know, in this vein where they can only be gotten through solo challenges. And this is very similar to last year when EA dropped the gauntlet. I think it was the veteran gauntlet. No, not veteran. Was it veteran gauntlet? I think it was veteran gauntlet. No, it was not veteran gauntlet. Was it the campaign players? Campaign players come out early, and at that time, I made a video talking about which were the best players to choose from, and for some reason, I didn't realize it at the time. I chose all the players that had powers because obviously you can go ahead and just power them up to a better overall. Telvin Smith was one of them. I'm forgetting the other guys as well, but you probably see a video on in the background of that Madden 19 footage. And what I made a mistake there because the better choice would have been to choose LaShawn McCoy that was available because he was the only guy that didn't have a power, because the other 4 or 5 players, you could have bypassed them with training. And so EA brought that back this year. So if you want 10 of the players for free, get level 50, and you realize, you know what, I could use Amari Cooper or T.Y. Hilton or Chris Jones or Keenan Allen. You just have to have the coin and also have the training to go ahead and get this thing done. Do not let your choices be affected by the free aspect of it. Obviously, if you don't want to spend any of the coin or training, go ahead and pick the 10 best players that'll help your team out. But if you don't want to play the solo challenges, this is going to be an option. I know some people in this game do not like playing solo. They like to spend money on the game, like to play head-to-head. F a solo, right? Why play a solo if I can go ahead and spend the hard-earned money that I got at my job on Madden? So I can understand why some people really do enjoy just the, just putting together the team aspect without having to grind for it, essentially on the game and putting all their time into these obnoxiously long solo challenge sequences. So this is going to be an option to go ahead and get all 32 of these players without playing pretty much any solo challenges. Like, if you have the money, you can literally, like, before the game launches, potentially have an entire 87 overall team if you just somehow get all the power-ups, all the base elites, and get all these players up. Because pretty much every elite in the game, as I've seen, except for kickers and punters, all have power-ups, which is really cool. Now, I will say that if you don't play the solo challenge, you will be missing out on chances potentially to make yourself some coin, because you may get lucky and pull some elites out of those gold player packs that you get for playing the solo challenge sequence. It looks like the uniforms and playbooks you get may be auctionable, so if you can go ahead and get these things knocked out early, you can make some coins as well. But you don't worry about being player locked out of these, because also on top of that, they can't player lock you out of these, because if, let's say, Chris Jones down the line gets a limited time card, they want you to be able to go ahead and power him up to get to that limited time card down the line. So this is the only option they can do outside of basically letting all of these solo challenges be unlockable, essentially, so you can play them without having to worry about spending the training. So those 3 things, man, are really simple. Once you get them done, you can walk out here with 87 overall player for your team. You get 10 free ones, obviously, and then you can go ahead and add the 3 more that you want. Because for me, if I had to choose an extra 3, obviously, Cohen is one of the top 10, so we go with probably another Delaney Walker. We'll probably end up going with like Julian Edelman, because that Edelman card looks like he might be really good. Like, his power-up might be the best receiver in the game, just based off of what his X-Factor ability may end up being. If you get that active and that ridiculous, I think Slot-O-Matic might be what it's like. You could probably do a lot with that card, but I don't want to have to pick him out of my solo challenge. I don't want to have to pick him out of a pack. Like, I don't want to play the Patriot sequence, because I don't really care about that team. But if I can go ahead and buy his power, buy his base elite, then use trade to go to 87 overall, I'm more likely to do that than just to play that solo challenge sequence early on. So That's good, man. So post down in the comment section below which players are you guys going to be adding to your MUT roster based off this method. And if you guys are going to be doing this without playing any solo challenges, man, good luck to you, because that's going to be very expensive. Because if you just do, what, 10 times 13, I keep thinking 13,000, 10 times 1,340, that's basically, what is that? I can't do bad. Add a 0 to that. That's 10,000, right? That's 10,000 trading. So it'll be 20,000, 26,000 trading. Oh, it's like 39,000, 40,000 trading just to get all these players powered up. That's just for the 86 overall bypass option. Yeah, that's gonna be very expensive. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed the Boy Texas, and I'll catch you guys in the next one.
They say money can't buy your happiness, but I swear to God, it's a good down payment. Trying to stuff so many binges in my pocket, you would swear that I was out here trying to drown Franklin. I was bred in the slums, got fed up with crumbs, now you don't play a pound cake. Told me money was a root of all evil, but I swear to God, I ain't never found safe.